Welcome to Living Local with Lori Johanneson. Hi, I'm Lori Johanneson, a top performing realtor in Naperville and the surrounding suburbs. Today on Living Local, I'm very happy to be sitting here with Kim, who does a lot of things, but one of the many things that she does is estate sales. Something I've learned over the past several years is the importance of trying to sell your personal property when it's time to move. A lot of people go to Facebook Marketplace, try and sell it on their own, and a lot of people end up thinking the stuff that's in their house is worth a lot more than truly what it is. And so my goal is to always make everybody's job a lot easier, and so I'm so happy to be sitting here with Kim, who's going to talk about her business and just the overall benefits that I know that estate sale people, the right ones, can do and benefit the homeowner. So Kim, further introduce yourself, tell me a little bit about your business, and then I'll ask some questions as we go.
Perfect. I have a business called the De-Clutter Box. We are an organizing. We do staging with what people have when we're decluttering them and moving estate sales. We have been around for almost 30 years right here in the western suburbs. I actually was born to organize. I love stuff. So when people they just don't know what to do with stuff, period, I'm the person to call.
Yeah, and so a lot of people think an estate sale is for when somebody has passed away, and that is not the case. Sometimes it's good to have an estate sale when you're just transitioning in life. What other times would you suggest people should have an estate sale, or somebody can come in and start getting rid of or deciding what is worth it to keep or get rid of?
First of all, an estate sale is when you pass away.
Oh.
But a moving sale is when you are downsizing or changing your home.
Okay.
So estate means that, a will's involved, everything else. A lot of people
We're all learning.
Yes. In the last 3 years since COVID and the low interest rates, a lot of people with larger homes are trying to sell their items. So what has happened between Naperville and Evanston, there have been 150 moving and estate sales that are professionally run by companies like myself. We're not including Marketplace, we're not including Craigslist or garage sales for 6 or 7 months out of the year. But truly, the value of items, especially in Chicago, because I think people were trying to get out of Chicago. You're at that age where you're moving out to save on taxes and go someplace warm.
Yes, so many people are.
So you just have a lot of stuff, and I think that's the most overwhelming part is people have beautiful furniture, Walter Smith, Plunkett, some that, Henredon, maybe people aren't familiar with, but have very good bones and haven't been used that much. And you'll find maybe you only can get $500 for your couch. A $10,000 Ethan Allen dining room set. Well, people don't want the formal dining room sets anymore, especially if they have legs at each corner, because people realize now it's nice to have the pedestal. Glass top, a lot of times if you have children, although it's great to give you more space, typically people don't want that. And all your knickknacks, the Hummels, the Yadros, everything that was made after mass production that's a collectible, like the Franklin and Make commercials. Do you even see them anymore? No. Nobody wants plates. Nobody wants plates, people. Nobody wants them, including Grandma's China. So unless you have Wedgwood, Kate Spade, even the higher end Vitry, people don't understand that that's a value. Spode at Christmas time, everything is very seasonal. So when I do sales, I tell people we're not doing the little stuff anymore, the little tchotchkes from, but if they're collectibles, yes. And we do the holiday that's in season because people buy right now what they need. So when we're setting up a sale, I usually walk through. I tell people what they will get for the furniture. I'm checking to make sure nothing is stained, broken, or ripped, because we want to make sure when the closing date rolls around, donation will pick it up. And donation doesn't need to take anything stained, ripped, or broken. Plus, nobody wants to buy homework. We don't have the time. There's 2 people working in most homes that are buying at the level of resale. These are not people, they like the quality items, but they don't have the budget for that. So you're buying from somebody who did have the budget, and this is how much we have. We do, in my company, look up prices. So anything that has a hallmark, like Waterford, any kind of marking, again, all those furniture makers, we will look up to see what the value of that item is online. eBay is a great resource, but it's eBay sold. Okay. So we're looking at truly what people are paying for things. And even some of those other sites like WorthPoint, or any of these collectible sites, do go back to seeing what it's sold for on eBay, because that's such a great
So
resource.
you're doing the research. So you're doing the research that the homeowner doesn't need to do to help make sure that you are getting a fair price for your stuff without actually having to do the work yourself. There's such a benefit in calling Kim to help go through this process with you and your family, whether you want a moving sale or an estate sale. Since I learned that they're two separate things, it is beneficial. You buy things for your home, not because in the end I think you think, oh my gosh, I'm going to be able to sell this and make a lot of money off of it. You buy it for you, and so don't make this the process of getting rid of it any harder than it should be. So please reach out, and as always, thanks for being a part of my Living Local, and I look forward to connecting you with Kim very soon. Thanks again.
Thank you, Lori. This was awesome.
Please remember to follow us on our social media channels, as well as livinglocalwithlori.com.